All persons born or naturalized in the United States and subject to the jurisdiction thereof are citizens of the United States and of the state wherein they reside. No state shall make or enforce any law which shall abridge the privileges or immunities of the citizens of the United States, nor shall any state deprive any person of life, liberty, or property without due process of law, nor deny any person within its jurisdiction the equal protection of the law. That is Section 1 of the 14th Amendment, ratified in 1868 by the states. Hi, welcome to the Big Ranch Show. Thank you for joining me. Today we're going to be discussing birthright citizenship. So let's have that talk, shall we? Now, birthright citizenship, as I mentioned, has been around since 1868 when it was ratified by the states and added to the Constitution as part of the 14th Amendment. Under birthright citizenship, somebody can come to this country, have a child, and that child is technically an American citizen. That is how it's been since 1868. Many will have you believe that the United States is the only country on the face of the earth that allows birthright citizenship. This is a complete fabrication, peddled by one Donald J. Trump. Some 30 countries across the globe allow for birthright citizenship, including our neighbors to the north, and I do believe our neighbors to the south, Mexico. But there is a reason people come here to have their kids. And no, it's not because they want their kid to grow up and sponsor them to be a legal resident later, because unless they enter the country legally to begin with, that is not an option. But people come here and want their kids to be citizens of this country because people love our freedom. For the same reason that some people hate us, it's the same reason some people around this globe love America. We are free. We are freer than a lot of other nations on this planet. And a lot of places want to come here. There's a lot of places where people want to come from to be here. Whether they're trying to get away from violent, political violence, or they're trying to get away from, gang violence, cartel violence, whatever you want to call it. They come to America for a peace of mind. A chance to fight for the American dream. That is why people come to this country. That is why when Mexico offered these people a chance in the migrant caravan coming this direction to stay in Mexico, there's a reason most of them said no. We will continue on to the United States. Is because one, our economy is doing really well, has been for a good few years now. And now it's really, really doing really, really good. And so there's going to be a lot of people wanting to come to this country. But birthright citizenship is one of those things that Donald Trump has keyed on and has decided is, pivotal and important. He's decided that it's so important that he believes he can get rid of it by the stroke of a pen via executive order. No, he doesn't want to go through a constitutional convention or Congress making changes and submitting it to the states for ratification. No. He believes he can change the Constitution of the United States of America with an executive order. Could you imagine the uproar and the insanity that would ensue on the right if Barack Obama had said, you know what? I don't like the Second Amendment. I'm going to write an executive order and get rid of it. Can you imagine how quickly people have been screaming for his impeachment? But no, that Donald Trump wants to sit there and get rid of part of the Constitution simply by the stroke of an executive order doesn't bother people on the right one iota. They don't give two shits. They think it's perfectly great. I have friends on Facebook tell me how great it would be for him to write that executive order. But I have to tell you, Mr. President, Speaker of the House Paul Ryan says he does not support your idea on birthright citizenship. And overall, he supports your stance on immigration. But he definitely does not agree with your belief that he should have the right to get rid of part of the Constitution by writing an executive order. That is incorrect. Here's the deal. It means one of two things. Either he believes he's above the law, above the Constitution, and above all the people that put him in that office, or he's incompetent and doesn't know what the hell he's doing. If he signs the executive order, one of two things needs to occur. One, within that week, articles of impeachment need to be being prepared within the United States House. Or two, there needs to be a 25th Amendment intervention by Mike Pence to relieve him of duty. Because obviously it'll prove that he is unfit to serve as President of the United States of America. So no, Donald Trump cannot change the Constitution with one stroke of the pen. He cannot sign an executive order and change birthright citizenship. If he does or tries to, one, it'll be immediately thrown out by the courts. And two, he should be immediately removed from office or relieved of duty. That is all I have to say on the matter of birthright citizenship. Anyhow, happy Halloween to everyone out there. This has been the Big Ranch Show. I've been your host, Jacob Keck, and I'll see you down the road.